So I realized that my life has changed now that I'm older, but my house is not.
It's almost impossible to save for a home and survive.
But if they could build a house for half of what the cost is to have a house that's already built, people would want that.
I realized the house is too big for me when I started taking each bedroom and making it into a different kind of room.
My last home was 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, way too much for me on my own.
We were going to downsize. We didn't need a big house.
The thought of just renting for the rest of their life, they don't want to do either because they're paying someone else's mortgage.
Everyone's saying by renting you're throwing your money away, but the prices are so much more now compared to what they used to be that it seems very difficult to save enough to get into even a starter kind of house, if you can even find a starter house.
A 2 or 3 bedroom home, they go like hotcakes. There's multiple offers on them and you're searching and searching and searching. So there is a demand for them. It's just that there's not a lot available in this area.
A few weeks ago, Brian showed me a website of all these what are they called?
Kit homes.
Kit homes. And they were beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, I want this one. Oh, I would have this one.
Saving for the deposit on a house is a lot harder and out of the reach of your normal person nowadays. Imagine Kit Homes gives the opportunity for people to be able to get into the market sooner.
Today, when you look at the advantage of being able to build yourself, it's a great thing.
If you had that blank canvas, you could outfit everything the way you liked.
There's a lot of leafing through magazines and I want that, I want that, I want that.
I would love to start fresh with something that I design. I would have so many ideas.
When I saw the website and all the different options and the different sizes, that was great because I didn't know what I was really going to need.
Everything around here is so big, and looking for something smaller but uses the space efficiently.
Kit Homes are becoming more popular because it's a tried and tested system where everything works.
We've got a 3-bedroom house that's owner built. We'll take you inside. So this is the master bedroom through here, ensuite.
It's with our guidance and support, it means it's possible for anyone. You don't have to be a builder or a tradesman to build these.
We had built a home before and we thought, well, we're both retired, let's take this project on.
For empty nesters, it's a different dynamic because they don't need the big house anymore.
Empty nesters or someone that's trying to downsize love our designs because they have all the features that a larger house will have, but they're just more efficient.
I didn't want a massive big home, I wanted just a nice home because I'm on my own.
The best way to build an owner-builder home, unless you're actually a builder yourself, is to use a kit where everything's basically supplied.
And imagine Kit Homes comes standard with the steel frames and trusses, the roof, the gutters and the downpipes, the external and internal cladding, all the doors, windows, plasterboard, all the setting compounds, adhesives, screws, bolts. And plus there's the system and the guidance. And by using a bit of sweat equity and get involved in the building and use their friends and family that might be in the trades as well, they can save a lot of money on the construction.
2 containers showed up and in those containers were a whole lot of steel sticks.
It's all pretty straightforward. The frames are all made and each one is numbered and the plan is numbered.
We've made the process as simple as possible. It's a tried and tested process that by following that set procedure, one step at a time, it's not so daunting.
And it only took 11 hours to actually put the frame up and the roof trusses up.
And we had PDF plans of every wall. My builder had an iPad, threw it onto that.
A lot of people just manage the tradies and don't do a lot of the work themselves.
Even if you don't have friends or family in the trades, it's never hard to find local tradesmen that can construct the house. And even just by dealing direct with each individual tradesman, you're not paying the builder's margin on top.
Imagine supplied over and above of what you needed. You didn't run out of anything.
Because the frames all just bolt together, all you do is just have a good hammer drill and just drive all the little screws in and then the big screws go into the floor. It's pretty straightforward.
It took us 44 days to get it up way past lock-up stage.
We've done most of the build ourselves.
The only things naturally we had to get done professionally was electrical and plumbing.
Jen and I just put the windows in.
We put up all the drywall, the ceilings on our own.
With a little bit of common sense and a bit of attention to detail, most people would be able to do the job.
With only just the two of us, it was very pleasing that we could do it.
Had we gone another way with different materials or different builder or different company, I don't think we would have had the spare money to get the details in that we had really wanted to get.
Buying a new home gives you the ability to be able to customise the kitchens, the bathrooms, the floor coverings, the different types of claddings, even the colour choices and combinations. So even though it might be the same floor plan, it can look totally different from one house to the next with different client choices.
This gave you the opportunity of individualising it a little bit.
During the course of the build, there's always going to be questions, and sometimes what may seem clear, it's not clear to us for whatever reason.
Every question can be answered with a simple YouTube video. We also set them up with a project management software, gives them the step-by-step process from start to finish. And if they get stuck, they can just go back and refer to each video on each process.
Even though I don't necessarily know anything about building, it seemed like if you have the right plans and if you have the right help, if you can save money by helping out in the building of it, that would be even more probably cost effective.
Jennifer, my wife, she sees stuff on the drawing and says, well, why didn't you just do it this way? That would have worked easier. And you look at it and you go, well, yeah, probably would have, but I did it the hard way. So.
If I had to do it all over again, would I use the same company? And the answer is I wouldn't.
I just wanted a nice size home that was easy for me to look after.
Kit homes don't need to be your stock standard square box anymore. We've got a range of houses that are unique, they're stylish and they're modern.
This is going to be great going to retirement because let's face it, this might be the last house that I live in and I really want to do it right.
To have something to call your own,
Feel like
that would be a great feeling.
The reality is, everything that we wanted, we got done, including the pool.
Our designs are about being efficient in the space that make a small house feel big.
We're very happy with our end result. We know we've got a very solid built house.
It feels like I'm living in a pretty cool house.
I love it. It was very satisfying to do it. It's light, it's airy, very comfortable. It's home.